Nikola Jokic is the perfect archetype for the modern-day unicorn, as he can basically do everything listed in the stat sheet. Without question, he's probably the most complete basketball player in the NBA right now. But saying that he's one of a kind is kinda up for debate, cause over in Houston, there's a budding big guy that moves and plays almost exactly as Jokic that goes by the name of Alperen Sengun. In their first matchup this season, Sengun just dominated Jokic and let him know that he's not the only one who can do what he usually does. I mean, he just muscles his way against the Joker in this play. Then, he pops up and swats away his shot in traffic. Moments later, Sengun bullied him as if he was a mere high school kid. He was also dropping long threes on him. Then if that wasn't enough, he was hitting him with these silly one-foot faders, as if he's just making a fool out of the two-time MVP. In that game, the Rockets won their 6th straight game at the expense of the defending champs, while Sengun racked up 23 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. A lot of people have been calling him Baby Jokic because he really does resemble the Joker in terms of build and playstyle. But if you look closely, there's actually one thing that sets Sengun apart from Jokic. Cause the last time I checked, the big guy from the Mile High City couldn't do this.
Two-man game with Sengun.
Jason Tate's getting the ball by. He's one of those players, once you see him up front. Oh my goodness!
Avoiding Valley.
Pick and roll with Sengun. Monster dunk from him. Yeah, he's got that. We saw it last.
Alperen Sengun is looking like he's about to become Nikola Jokic 2.0, and in this video, we're going to take a deep dive into his game and talk about why he's going to be the next great big man in the NBA. Across 9 games this season, the Turkish big man is averaging 19.4 points, 8.2 rebounds, and 6 assists, while shooting 60% from the field in 31.4 minutes of play. Sengun's stellar play is one of the main reasons the Rockets are rolling right now, and the first thing I want to focus on is his incredible feel for the game. Like other European bigs that have come before him, Sengun has the vision to locate his teammates around the court, and in this transition attack, he just looks the other way before dropping a nice no-look dime to Jabari Smith Jr., who flushed it home. And how about this? Van Vliet finds Sengun as he's cutting to the rim. Now when the defense collapses on him, he looks as if he's going to pass it to Brooks at the wing, but he just fooled them all as he diverts a sneaky pass to Smith Jr. yet again. And this time, he finished it coming from the baseline. Sengun also has the type of vision that Jokic has when it comes to half-court sets. Here, the Magic is trying to anticipate where he's going to spray the ball out. After giving a glance to Jalen Green at the top, Sengun tricks the defense once again as he delivers a no-look skip pass to the opposite corner, after noticing that Cole Anthony will have a hard time closing out to the shooter. And few players would dare to make this risky pass in this out-of-bounds play, but because of Sengun's instinct and confidence, he was able to squeeze this one through. His basketball IQ and eagle-eye vision are at par with Jokic, and just like the Joker, he too has some sweet footwork to get himself away from the defense. Since he's not that explosive nor jump that high, he would often rely on his footwork to get to his sweet spot and drop buckets easily. Here's Sengun backing up against Mo Wagner. He knew it was going to be tough to score on him straight up, so what he did was, after feeling out that his weight was pinning to the left, Sengun spun the other way around to put Wagner out of position, and then he just finished this one with an easy hook. Now in this post play against the Lakers, he spins toward the baseline the moment he feels Hachimura's weight is on his left shoulder. And when he's this deep, it's pretty much a done deal, as he can also carve space with his wide frame. Surprisingly, Sengun also has some great handles for his size, and here just check out how he puts Clay on skates with a half spin, before slowly exploding to the rim for an easy, uncontested finish. And here, after McGee tries to gamble, Sengun just pulled a Manu Ginobili Eurostep here, before laying it in, as McGee recovered and called for a goaltend. Because of his craftiness around the rim and high basketball IQ, most teams are having a hard time containing him, even though he moves like sloth and jumps with a 10-inch vertical. Now, as I said, even though he moves slowly, he has that ability to stop on a dime and decelerate, just like what Luka has been doing when attacking the rim. And You can also see his patience here as he works his way against Sabonis here, to finish this one nice and easy. In pick-and-roll situations, Sengun is also becoming a huge problem, cause he's a big man who can pass and score at the same time. The Hornets ice this pick-and-roll action, as they forced Van Vliet to go to the baseline. Van Vliet then finds Sengun in the 15-foot area, and Sengun just floats it up and in since Williams is on drop coverage. In this set piece, Sengun rolls to the rim after Jalen Green hits him with a pocket pass. Now, as soon as he draws the help defender, Smith Jr. cuts from the strong side corner, and because of his vision, Sengun is able to find him for the baseline flush. And as you saw in the intro, there are times when Sengun surprises the defense as he would just explode and hang in the air to finish it all the way to the cup. Now, the common problem of big guys like Sengun has always been their slow feet in terms of playing defense. However, so far this season, it seems that it's not a big deal for Sengun, as he would use his impeccable timing to offset this whenever he's getting defensive stops. Sohan is able to blow past Dillon Brooks here, but look at how Sengun reads what Sohan is going to do here as he blocks his layup attempt after making a euro. As a help defender, Sengun's presence alone can alter a lot of shot attempts, especially inside the paint. As Zion got the mismatch here against the smaller Brooks, Sengun's helped out to force Zion to pass it out. Then when the Pelicans passed it back to Valanciunas inside, Sengun's rotated quickly, and this time around, he was able to get the rejection. And even though you think that he cannot catch up in transition, Sengun's has that underrated explosive step, which he uses in doing chase down blocks. Now obviously, it's too early to say that Sengun's is going to be the next Nikola Jokic, but based on the clips that you just saw, as well as the numbers that I laid out earlier, he's trending in that direction. And what's even scary is that this kid is just 21 years old, with still a lot of room to improve in the next couple of years. Well, speaking of things to improve, one of the big weaknesses I'm seeing in his game right now is his three-point shooting. It is a staple for unicorns and modern bigs of today's NBA to hit shots from beyond the arc, and Sengun must have that ability in order for him to gain the respect of his defenders. As of this recording, he's only shooting 25% from 3 compared to 33.3% from last season. If he manages to amp it to somewhere around 35 to 37%, then I think Sengun is going to be a legit threat from anywhere around the court, just like what we're seeing with Jokic right now. Anyway, despite having Van Vliet and Jalen Green as the main gunners in the backcourt, Sengun is still going to be the main cog of the Rockets' offense, because he's basically the all-around guy who's stuffing the stat sheet for them. On top of that, he also attracts that similar gravity that Jokic draws cause. Not only he's a force to deal with underneath, but he also has the ability to make his teammates better with his elite playmaking. The Rockets are playing well right now, mainly because of Sengun's all-star play recently. I know that there are still a lot of things that can happen since the season is quite young, but if there's one thing certain, it's that Alperen Sengun is more than just a Walmart version of Jokic, as he's slowly building a name for himself while embracing his own identity as a hooper.